Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a hair color remover test. I'm going to be testing out the Punky Color Off Fashion Color Remover. It removes permanent and semi-permanent and temporary hair colors. Normally hair color removers are actually made for semi-permanent or fashion colors as they're called, like the Color Oops, which is really popular, the Wella one. All those are mostly made for permanent colors or temporary colors. Semi-permanent are usually just, you let them fade out on their own. Temporary is like you wash it out really fast with dish soap, and then permanent they have the color removers for. But today I want to test one that's actually made by a semi-permanent company to remove hair color. So today I'm going to be testing this one out. This was $15.99 at Sally's. I normally buy these, which is the L'Oreal color remover, like a color eraser things. These are like $5.50 each little packet, and I usually use one or two. So I decided for $15.99, maybe I should see if this works for one thing, having everything in here. And also with those things, you need to get like developer. But this is an all-in-one kit, and I'm hoping it removes all of my hair color today. Now, normally I am purple like this, or I'm orange. Sometimes I do a little blue, sometimes I do a little red. But for the most part, those are the colors I go for. So today I want to remove all of this color and hopefully go to something new for the new year. So without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started trying this out. Now, I am normally so confident when I switch hair colors. I'm like, I can make it work. I can go from dark blue to light pastel orange in one day if I need to. I'm usually so confident, but with this new color switch, it's something I never do. So I'm not confident about some of it. And it includes some permanent dye, which is the only hint I'm going to give you. And that scares the crap out of me because I haven't dyed my hair permanent color in literally years. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. So today for the Punky Color Remover, it says it includes a Punky Color Off remover. It says it includes an intra-bond hair repairing complex mask, which is great. And it also shows like a girl with hot pink hair going to blonde, and my hair is blonde underneath here. I bleached my roots and my hair is naturally a blonde anyways. I probably need to bleach my roots after this process, but we will see. So let's see what we get inside here. We got a piece of foam. I did not think this through. We have a pair of gloves, which I have some gloves. We have a little brush. I usually hoard these. I use my big Arctic Fox brushes for my hair usually. We have some instructions, which I will read, and then we have, what is this? Color Off Activator. It's like a gray pastel stuff. We have another little jar in here, which is the hair mask, which I will totally need because usually color removers do dry out your hair. And then we also have the 20 volume developer. So God, it's 20. If it was 30, I would need this in for like 2 seconds because my hair lifts really fast. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll read the instructions and everything, and then we'll get put into my hair. Okay, also in the box I found a little spatula, which you're supposed to use. So the hair mask is after you rinse everything out. So we're just gonna do the activator and the developer. So we have to make sure these things are thoroughly mixed. Also the time limit for these things. So if you're a temporary hair color, semi-permanent or demi, to diminish the color immensely, it says activator with 2 ounces of water, and then you could do 10 to 30 minutes in room temperature, shampoo, condition after everything, after the time. For semi-permanent to demi-permanent, to remove the hair color from the hair, which is what I want. One part activator, 1 part developer, 1-to-1 ratio, 10 to 40 minutes room temperature, shampoo it out. And if you have permanent hair color in, to remove the dye from the hair, you can do 1 part activator, 2 parts developer in 45 to 60 minutes. So for me, 10 to 40 minutes is what I need to remove it from my hair with developer, not water. I was going to use developer anyways because, you know, I'm trying to get this stuff out. So I'm trying to get this out because I have to bleach whatever doesn't come out of at least some of my hair. Tell you what I'm doing. It'll ruin the surprise of the next episode, next video, whatever. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start mixing. So yeah, I came prepared. I bought some clips from Sally's so I can clearly separate my hair perfectly and do this properly. Try and do a proper test this time, you guys. All right, so the activator doesn't have a smell. I smelled it. It doesn't have a smell at all. The developer is normal developer smell, which is not much. And then I'm having a hard time mixing it up. It's like the jelly activator-y stuff doesn't really want to bond too well to the developer. It's done a pretty good job so far, but it's still a little bit chunky. And it said to make sure it's thoroughly mixed, so I'm trying to do that. Honestly, this has no fragrance. Usually I don't know why I just breathed funny right then. A Color Off, like a color remover, has a different smell. It either smells like bleachy peroxide smell, which is like the L'Oreal one I usually use. The Color Oops, but a lot of people are familiar with, smells like rotten eggs. The yellow one just smells kind of poisony, just like for everything else. This doesn't have a fragrance. I'm actually wanting to try Punky Color, like their hair color. I've never tried it actually, so maybe I should do that, you know, after I do whatever I tragically do to my hair this time. But now that it's thoroughly mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing my color. Honestly, it's the purple will lift out. It's not an issue, right? As long as I properly coat it, purple lifts pretty easily. It's the fact that there's a little bit of blue in my mixture towards my ends that I worry about. So hopefully I can be blonde after this. We'll see. And there's also some leftover orange probably buried in there as well. And there's a lot of red in here. Like I mixed purple and red for this hair color. And there's like a little bit of blue on my ends, so we'll see how it performs. For $15.99, and I don't have to buy any developer or anything. Also, I use 2/3 of my developer and all of the activator. For $15.99, if it removes all my hair color for me, and I don't have to buy a separate developer, and it's a cream, not a powder, hair color remover, I'll be happy. I can't tell if this stuff is white or if that piece already looks blonde. I think I'm just going crazy. I'm just gonna properly do this through my hair, listen to a podcast, and I'll check back in when it's all in. Okay, just got this in my hair. It probably took about 10 minutes. My roots are looking blonde. This is looking very pink. My ends look, I don't even think you can tell. They look very dirty and kind of gray, greenish, not great. This being pink is gonna be a huge issue for me if it doesn't rinse out. It's been about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna give it another 15, 25 out of the, what did it say, 10 to 40. 25, we'll see how that works. I'll let you know if I decide to leave it in longer. But as of right now, I've seen better results in 10 minutes, but it's not terrible, and I'm willing to give it a chance. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't sting, so that's really good too, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, I took my makeup off. My skin is trash right now, and it hurts a lot. But my hair, no further progress, honestly. It looks about the same as it did. I put a clip in it just to keep it off my neck. I kind of want to dye my hair now, yellow now. That's yellow. That's kind of cute. I don't know where the yellow came from, but we're going to rinse it out, see what it looks like. All right, guys, I'm fresh out the shower, wearing a towel currently because I am going to do the mask thing it told me to do. My skin's killing me. But this is the results of the Punky hair color remover. Honestly, I have a couple thoughts. So the Color Off kit that we got does not have enough product. If you have hair longer than mine by like an inch, you're screwed. It's not enough product. I find myself going in, get the last developer, scraping a little jar clean, and I still didn't feel like I had enough product. Also, the majority of the stuff, I really coated this side of my hair for reasons, and then this side, which had less product in it, came out cleaner from color. Like this has so much pink, orange, and yellow in it, and this side, which has less product, is more blonde. It doesn't make any sense. It also bleached my roots kind of, so I don't need to bleach them now, which is kind of odd because it wasn't supposed to be a lightener. It's supposed to be a color remover, so for some reason it bleached my roots. If you're wondering if that'll happen to you, maybe. So overall, I'm not really happy. I feel like pink is like a really easy color for color removers to get out typically. I've used a ton of them, so I am going to do the mask thing that it comes with, this little hair Instabond complex thing. I'm gonna use this just because my hair feels super, super dry and super damaged right now. So I'm gonna do this, and then I know people say don't use conditioning things if you're gonna color your hair because it'll close your follicle, but I have a ton of other stuff to do to my hair, including getting this color out before I can do anything to it. So I'm gonna use this, and honestly, I'd give it like a 5. I give it a, let me look at it. I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10. So, I mean, for the price, I'm glad you get the kit. I'm glad you get like a conditioner. I'm glad you get like the developer with it and everything. But I've had way better results with other hair color things, especially because my hair was, again, not green. So it wasn't a bright blue or dark green I was trying to get out. It was literally pinks and purples. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video with hopefully a successful hair color transformation. I'm not hopeful at this point, but we'll see.